Blessings, friends. Springtime. Love is in the air. I can sense it. I can actually smell it. It's the sweet smell of spring. It's the sweet smell of love. Let's do something about it. You know, when you have a to-do list and you kind of prioritize that, and you have things are urgent that you have to take care of right away, you know, and there's also those important things that are further down, but you have to deal with them at some point. Sometimes those things kind of stay there, kind of in a limbo, and so in our case, in that list of the to-do things are important and we have to get to that point, was to build some crates for our broody hens. And so I was kind of putting that out and waiting, and I got to the point now that I have too many chickens that want to be mothers, and I have ducks that want to be mothers, and so I have to isolate them, give them some peace and quiet to be mothers. Right here is a hen that has been broody. It's been sitting on eggs for a week now, and what we're gonna see is a mother who's so calm and so relaxed. Yeah, she doesn't like to be visited. But she's sitting on those eggs and just thinking, I don't know, it's almost like she might be singing nursery rhymes and having all these thoughts and getting ready to be to be a mother and being protective. Now she's getting a little aggressive because she wants to protect life. She wants to protect life, and she's determined to be a mother and to bring those baby chicks into this world. You know, there's a great lesson here to learn. Sorry to bother you, Mama. Now, one of my ducks went broody, and it's kind of fascinating. She's still trying to figure out what that is, but I'm letting her sit on her eggs, which means that everybody else has been kicked out of their houses. I'm sorry, little guys. Sorry. I'll lock the door. I won't let you in. But I'm building you a new house this morning, I promise. Yes, I'm building you a new house this morning. Yeah. It's fascinating the way ducks lay eggs. They don't, unlike chickens that sit down and take their time to lay their eggs, ducks, essentially, they just come and drop them. You know, they don't think much about it. You know, they do it quickly. And so, which is, I have no problem with that. That's their nature, you know. And so I don't have an nest box for them, as I said, but typically they lay their eggs very early in the morning, and so by the time I come out and lock them out, all the eggs are in the place where they sleep. Now, what I noticed was that this one hen, she started to pile up the material, that bedding material that I put in there. I made this huge nest, and so all the eggs that were laid in that little hole there, now she's sitting on them, and so it's such a beautiful thing. Let's try to get close. And so she gets a little upset when I get close. I think that, again, she's still, you know, she's new to this. Only been sitting in those eggs for a couple days, and she gets a little hesitant. But we'll see if I can get her. I might slowly and quietly be able to get her in the picture. Let's see. Let's get busy and build these guys some new homes, at least. coming, but I'm done. So here we have it. We have a shelter here for the chickens, called the nursery. Well, actually the ducks are gonna come in here now, and we'll leave the mother duck in the where she's at now. So this is about 6 feet by 4. About 2/3 of it is covered. It's a chicken tractor, but a small version, as I said. It's smaller than the one that I use for my broilers. And so with the ability of having a little door for them to come in and out, so it's mostly for safety that I keep them here locked at night. I have this piece that I can open and close, and so yeah, this is a very convenient, practical, and best of all, really light. Really light, easy to move. All right, well, it's time for a little chicken update. Certainly some of the things that have been happening here. I am with the breeders, and so these are the chickens that have been apart. They've been separated from the main flock for about 4 weeks now. They found something there. These are the chickens that are going to, we're collecting eggs, are going to be hatching. They're going into an incubator, and some of them are going to go under some of our broody hens. So these guys have cleared all these garden areas, so we're now ready to come just pull down all those things that they don't like, that those, you know, wild garlic or so. We'll do that. We will shape up the beds a little bit. We're not going to do any tillage or anything here, just light tillage. Putting the beds back together and plant in here pretty soon. Okay, well, now it's time for an update on the broilers who have been out in the pasture for 1 week exactly today. So they are 4 weeks in age. Yesterday it was 4 weeks since they came, and so now they are in the pasture. Here I have them. It's a similar chicken pen than the one that I showed before, that I built today, except this is slightly larger. And again, this is my own version of the Joel Salatin chicken tractor, which I scaled down. I find these size, these are 5 feet by 8 feet. They're very convenient. They're good for about 25 to 30 birds. The one thing that I like about the small size, I can really navigate it around my pasture. You know, this is our food forest here in the making. The chickens are going to come by through the trees that we have. We have some mulberries and we have some other things here, and so it's easy for me to actually maneuver them around, and so it's so light, and that's what I'm doing now. Do you believe these guys are 4 weeks old? It's like growing really fast. Look at that. Growing fast, putting on weight. I'm moving them in the afternoon because I'm encouraging them, now that they're finished with their grain, their feed, I'm encouraging them to forage. And as you can see, they are foraging. They are eating grass and dandelions and some of those great things.